Welcome back, guys. Today we are in Peter's new garage, actually. That's actually pretty cool. Should we do a quick garage tour? Let's do a quick garage tour. So essentially over here, we have his workbench. Very cool. And then we also have the lift here. And then we also have all of, I don't know, for whatever reason, we have 3 of my bikes here. So we've got the R6 in the corner, we've got the 65 here, and we have, of course, our RC8C. And the really fun part about today is that we are going to install, boom, which I'm extremely excited about. We just got it back from 212 Decals, who are just absolutely awesome. Dirk at 212 Decals worked with me to make a replica of the RC16 winter livery. And we made some adjustments for the RC8C specifically, but this is the upper here. Let me show you that. Check this out. You've got your Red Bull logo and it looks freaking awesome. And we also put this RC8C stylized here on the nose area here. And then, I need to set this down. Be right back, 1 second. We have a brand new tail. Ooh, it's beautiful. I really like the shape of this tail, especially compared to the GP2 tail. So if you guys remember, the original OEM tail was autographed by Pedrosa, but then when it was on display, people kept rubbing the autograph, so it got smeared a little bit, so I got irritated. So we took the OEM tail off, and then that's been stored in my living room. And we took this Kramer GP2 tail, wrapped it with this carbon fiber wrap, which has served its purpose really well. But now we finally have actual RC8C tail back on it, and we also put the winter livery. I think this just looks really good, guys. The shape is so cool. And just the carbon fiber itself, the decal, put KTM there, see that? And then right beneath it, boom. So you know which bike is passing you. If I can pass you, that is, sorry. Okay, so that's the tail. And this part's really cool. This part I'm thrilled about, which is, sorry, not this part. This part's the tank. This part's the tank cover, or the airbox cover really, but this is pretty cool. So you got this logo here. We've got the KTM here. The really cool part, boom, voila. So this is the lower section. Got the KTM logo, the Kramer logo, and the Motor X, which is the oil that we use for the bike. So I think this looks really sharp, and I cannot wait to get it all on the bike. So let's do this. Okay, guys. All right. So first up, we need to remove all the bodywork basically, and then we will install the new bodywork. So BRB, guys. One of the joys of working with this bike is just how easy it is to remove everything. So essentially for the upper fairing, it's literally just this bolt and then this bolt, and then you have three, 1, 2, and 3, and then the lower comes off, and then the upper can be pulled right off, which is freaking amazing. So let's go ahead and pull that off. I feel like this is how Jared Campisi ends up not doing any of the work himself. This is exactly, yeah. I'm so guilty of it. I'm the Asian Jared Campisi. I'm so sorry. Oh no. So now we've got the upper off. In case you've never seen the bike without the bodywork on, this is just the AIM MXS 1.2 dash, which is super trick. And then right beneath that, you can just see how simple race bikes and track bikes are, right? There's no giant headlight assembly, no ridiculous wiring harness, none of that crap that gets in the way and weighs it down. So it's just a lot cleaner, a lot cleaner. Comment below if you would like Peter to get a mic and also talk back. He's actually not this antisocial in real life, just on camera. Very camera shy. Airbox cover comes off, and boom. Underneath what traditionally would be a tank is actually just the airbox for the RC8C. And in case you're new to our RC8C adventure, this entire rear assembly here serves as the subframe, the rear seat, the tail, and the tank, and you pour gas in here. And the reason you pour gas in here is so that the gas can sit lower on the body, therefore lowering the center of gravity and increase the agility of the bike, especially in corner-to-corner transitions. It's freaking awesome. And it's actually consistent with a lot of the Grand Prix race bikes where they have the fuel cell sitting beneath the pilot. So again, to lower the center of gravity, improve agility, improve mobility. super awesome. So the next part here is we're just gonna slap on the bodywork and see how it goes. Yeah, boom. I don't really have any words. I was telling Peter, this is like legit my first real custom project, and it's just so exciting. So here it is, guys. We're gonna slip it under, and then now you get an idea of what the finished look will be like. Let me show you guys what this looks like when you remove the tail. So let's go ahead and remove it, and look at how short and stumpy that is. Isn't that weird? So this is what the bike looks like when there's no rear tail on it. Essentially, it's just the fuel pump. The fuel pump here. You've got your gas, your fuel cap right there. Very, very different. Really cool. Okay, so we're running into a little bit of a conundrum where this part here of the fairing, whoops, needs to fit a grommet, basically, to serve as like a cushion between the frame and the fairing. This aftermarket bodywork isn't quite perfect. It's a little bit short here. A little bit short right there. So we kind of have to wing it a little bit. Let me try to show you the OEM while Peter marks that up. This is the OEM, and you can see here how this is cut out so that this piece here, see this? So it slides in and serves as a cushion. Check this out. So those are obviously the OEM. Here's the aftermarket carbon fiber. And then Peter used like 18 drill bits to get it bigger, to cut out this hole so that we can fit the grommet. Yeah, OEM AF. It's beautiful. Boom. All right, let's see it. Boom. So that should line up nicely up there. Okay, the project continues, guys. Next part is the drilling here, and then the 1, 2, and 3 brackets here, and then just one down here, and that's it. So there's only 8 left to go, and we're almost done. So excited. All right, guys, so the final part here is we've got to use rivets to install some brackets for the zoo fasteners, and here we go.
So pro.
Yeah. See the rivet pull through there? Bang. Bang. And then now you have a bracket perfectly riveted to the bodywork. All right, so you can see from this side how clean it is on the outside. It's so nice. Awesome. Okay, just 5 more to go. We're almost there. What do you think, guys? I think this is the single absolute coolest bike I've ever had in my entire life, bar none. And we topped it up even more by getting just this incredible custom carbon bodywork with this winter livery. It's cool when you see it in parts and you have this mental image of what it's gonna look like, but then it's just amazing when it actually just exceeds all those expectations in real life and in the flesh. And it's just, I'm just breath taken away. It is the coolest freaking thing I've ever seen. I freaking love it. I absolutely love it. Get some close-up stuff, so, oh my God. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so the dogs got all crazy and we let them out. But anyways, so I just wanted to wrap up this video with kind of a summary of what we did today, or what Peter did today. And I was just there for moral support, but essentially all the body work was installed. It was pretty easy to, well, let me say, it took some time. It took a few hours. I think like a total of 3 hours or 2.5 hours to, get everything kind of lined up properly, drill everything in, rivet the brackets. And again, this is literally the first run of this carbon fiber bodywork, and this is just a special project that a friend of mine is helping me out with. I think there's a little bit of refinements here and there, but overall, I'm just absolutely ecstatic with how it turned out. I mean, like, just look at it. It's freaking amazing. This is the most amazing thing I've ever done for motorcycling, and I'm just so excited. Also, huge shout out to 212 Decals, Dirk there. He's a former racer, and he's a huge enthusiast for motorcycling, and he's also really freaking good with design. And so when we talked to him, I was like, hey, I really want this winter livery inspired look with this new carbon fiber bodywork. Took a look at a couple different photos and kind of just talked to him about what we wanted to do with it. And so there's little modifications here and there. You might be able to point it out, but you know, like the Kramer logo, for example. So we made this part here white so that the carbon can come through. So just little things like that I think worked really well. The Kramer logo here. It's a really nice balance of the white decals and letting the carbon really shine through. I really hope the video can speak and really show you kind of the quality of the carbon, because it just, in person, it looks like liquid, and it's so beautiful. We were just coming in from outside and rounding the corner, you see this in the middle of the room, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's just freaking mind-blowing. I absolutely love it. A few more things that we're gonna try to do. In the original video, I had talked about doing a set of orange wheels. Unfortunately, they're Diamag magnesium wheels and no shop wants to touch them. There's a huge chance of damaging it. So instead of going with a powder coating route, I'm just gonna talk to Diamag and see if we can just get a set of KTM orange Diamag wheels and go from there. Because I think that would make it pop a bit more. Remember, this isn't a winter test bike, it's just inspired by it. So I think we can take a little bit of liberties here and there and just make it visually stunning. Just a few more little decals here and there. Of course, we gotta get our doggo decal back on it. And then we're gonna take it to Barber. So that's the other big update, is that next week, Peter, myself, our buddy Vin are gonna take our bikes up there. We're gonna take this plus the Moto 3 up to Barber. It's gonna be our first time riding at Barber. We'll do a museum tour, 2 days on track, meet a bunch of really, really cool people. I have a special bike that the dealer that sold the Moto 3 to me, they're gonna bring out a very special bike for me to try out as well. So there's just so much coming up, guys. I hope you guys are excited. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to leave a like. That really, really helps. Leave a comment. And if you're new to the channel, new to what we're doing here, please be sure to subscribe for more really original track and race content for motorcycling. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.